Coming up on today's episode of Airborne Unlimited, a new project hopes to find Amelia Earhart's aircraft. The EAA and United Airlines team up to boost aviation careers, and the Civil Air Patrol Wing provides wildfire damage aerial photos. I'm Sophie Herlock. One of aviation's greatest mysteries is what happened to Amelia Earhart and her navigator Fred Noonan after they disappeared over the Pacific Ocean during her final flight in 1937. All these years later, Earhart's final resting place has yet to be found. However, Dynamic Aviation is now hoping to find an answer. Dynamic Aviation has loaned its Beechcraft Model-18 aircraft to be used in new testing performed by Nauticos, a deep ocean exploring organization, and Collins radio engineers off of Cape Charles, Virginia. At the end of the month, the group will recreate Earhart's communication link between aircraft and by boat. The Beech-18 will be equipped with radio equipment and antennas to measure the signal strength of Earhart's last transmission. It makes a perfect platform for us to add high-frequency antennas on it, and a direction-finding loop like she had on hers. Tom Vinson with Collins Radio Engineers said, "The test is now possible with current technology, but the same radio equipment Earhart was using in the 1930s will be used on the test. A female voice similar to Earhart's will also be played during the test." We'll be right back with Around the Patch.
Introducing the new ELT 345 from Artex. This emergency locator transmitter, or ELT, boasts an industry-low price, while providing the same quality and performance on which the Artex brand was built. GPS data is embedded within the first emergency transmission and provides search and rescue personnel with the aircraft location within 100 meters in less than a minute. Take to the skies knowing you have the highest performing and reliable equipment on board. View our selection of ELTs and safety products at www.artex.com. Artex, your best last chance.
Well, hello, fellow pilot. I'm John King.
And I'm Martha King.
You know, we've all had our flying lives disrupted lately.
Well, King Schools is here to help you stay up to date with courses that you can access on your desktop, iPad, or iPhone. If you'd like a refresher or just want to expand your aviation horizons, we have a course for you.
So head over to kingschools.com/rusty today for details.
Welcome back. It's time for today's trip around the patch. Last Friday, the Royal Canadian Air Force took delivery of their first new fixed-wing search and rescue CC-295 aircraft. The aircraft will be part of RCAF's future fixed-wing search and rescue fleet, called Kingfisher, specifically designed to perform search and rescue missions across Canada. The aircraft is now equipped with integrated sensors that will allow crews to locate persons or objects more than 40 kilometers away, even in low light conditions. NAV Canada, Canada's much-discussed privatized ATC company, has disclosed that it has made the difficult decision to eliminate permanent jobs as the COVID-19 pandemic continues to have a significant negative impact on global air traffic and the aviation industry. The company is also taking steps to safely streamline operations and will be launching level of service reviews for certain aerodromes. Aero-News Network regrets to note that it has confirmed the death of Team Rocket Aerobatics' Ken Fowler, along with passenger Amelia Earhart. Both were killed when Fowler's Harmon Rocket 2 went down 13 miles northwest of Thornsbury, Alberta, Canada. The aircraft went down in an open field on a flight from Rocky Mountain House Airstrip to an unknown destination. The aircraft was consumed by fire after impact. Our friends flying for United Airlines tell us that they worked hard for this one. What they're talking about is their approval of a pandemic recovery letter of agreement with United Airlines management. This agreement keeps all 13,000 United pilots employed and cancels the 2,850 previously announced furloughs. The LOA prevents any United pilots from being furloughed at least until June of 2021. We'll be right back with the rest of the news.
If it looks good, it usually flies good. The Bristol series of aircraft is proof of that. Furthering their legacy of safety and efficiency, Bristol is proud to feature the Rotax 915 IS Turbo in the current lineup of aircraft. The 915 IS Turbo power plant offers more power than ever before in a light sport aircraft. Learn more about Bristol at www.sportflyingusa.com.
We spent days flying and burning fuel and experiencing the new Swift fuel. I'm pretty dang impressed. I mean, to come out with a high octane replacement fuel with no lead, that's a tall order. If they continue to go the way they're going, Swift fuel will have a replacement fuel of the market. It's better for the environment. It's cleaner on your engine. That's a game changer.
There's a difference between charting a steady course and pushing for the ceiling. And for nearly a century, Hartzell Propeller has been defining that difference. It's in our passion for engineering and research and our dedication to testing the limits of performance. We are built on honor. We are Hartzell Propeller.
The EAA has teamed up with United Airlines to encourage young people to pursue aviation on all levels, with a variety of programs and activities that build on the strengths of each organization. The joint effort will build on the success of current EAA and United Airlines programs, including EAA Young Eagles, which has introduced flight to 2.2 million young people since 1992, and United's Aviate program that offers aspiring and established pilots the most direct and best path to United Airlines. As part of the agreement, EAA will become the official youth aviation partner of United Airlines, while United will be the official airline of Young Eagles. EAA and United will also share visibility, web portals, and links that introduce people to all the programs available from each. United Airlines is proud to build upon our long-standing relationship with EAA and become the official airline of the Young Eagles and EAA's Youth Aviation Education programs, said Captain Curtis Bruns, United Managing Director of Aviate and Pilot Strategy. Additional details and opportunities will be announced as the joint program develops. As smoke clears from Western Oregon, Civil Air Patrol pilots and specially trained aircrews are flying over areas damaged by devastating wildfires to photograph the fire's impact. 2 aircraft from the Oregon Wing and 1 from the Washington Wing joined the effort in cooperation with the Federal Emergency Management Agency and Oregon Emergency Management on September 20th, marking the 5th day of CAP participation. CAP is photographing key infrastructure from the air to help assess fire damage. Aircrews are taking on assignments over the Archie, Beavercreek, and Echo Mountain wildfires. Using high-resolution digital cameras, the CAP aircrews produced more than 900 images on September 19th for emergency operations supervisors. 8 sorties were flown on September 18th and 5 on September 19th as smoke cleared and showers dissipated. CAP pilots still face tricky conditions in some areas, with smoke, low clouds, and aircraft not involved in the organized efforts. In addition, CAP has highly trained emergency services personnel embedded with Oregon Emergency Management in Salem, responding to requests for air support and advising on other interagency cooperation. And that wraps up our week, everyone. Next week's schedule will likely be a little unorganized, as the Aero-News network will be bringing in and training a new host to take over the show. However, big changes, upgrades, and new programs are on their way as soon as the transition is complete. I want to thank all of our viewers for a wonderful last year and a half. It's truly been a pleasure. Have a wonderful weekend.